lot of chances in the second half, but ended up having to kick threes instead of going for touchdowns. Just what were the decision makings? What were making it so hard, especially on third down, to kind of keep them off of you?
I'll start it off. I mean, first half as a group, wasn't good enough, and we know that. Credit to Missouri. They did a outstanding job, scheming up against us. They got great players. Coach Drake does a great job with what they're doing on defense, and, credit to them. We shot ourselves in the foot a lot our first half. Weren't converting on third down enough. I mean, it was tough with their blitz plan. But, in the second half, like you said, we had a lot of chances to finish down there in the red zone, and we just couldn't get it done. And, I got to be better down there. We all got to be better. But, we're going to get back to work and try to be better in those clutch moments when we need it. You know what I mean? So, that's my 2 cents on it.
Nick, what made it so hard to kind of keep them off you guys, especially on third down?
I felt like we had opportunities, and at the end of the day, we just didn't execute, right? And when you don't execute against a good opponent, you don't put yourself in a good opportunity to win the game. So, we didn't execute, we didn't convert when we needed to, and we saw the result.
For either of y'all, how impactful was not having Vershawn out there today, both as a leader and as a player?
We just got to be better as a unit, and I'll take the responsibility as the center and captain of this team. I had to do a better job getting our guys in more advantageous spots. We felt like we prepared for the game and prepared for what they were going to give us, but at the end of the day, we didn't go out and execute it.
Yeah, like you said, great game plan. We just got to execute at a higher level. Leaders got to step up, and we will. We showed a lot of great leadership at halftime and throughout the second half. So I'm proud of this team for fighting the way we did. We all truly believe we were going to come back and win that game, and just fell short. So we'll get back to work.
Yeah. Spencer, when Xavier had to leave, how much more difficult did that make things for you since you've gone to him a lot in key moments this year?
Yeah, no doubt. It was different. Obviously without him out there, he's such a great player, very explosive, and makes it hard on the defense. But we got other guys as well. Mega Blake, AB, Eddie Lewis, Nick Harber stepped up big time today. Our tight ends. We got to get everybody rolling. I got to be better for them, and then we got to all play off each other. It was good for them to get reps today. Tyshawn Russell, guys like that. They're gonna go through some bumps in the road. They just gotta keep working, keep pushing. Because you see guys like Nick make big plays today, and that's gonna take him a long way and help us out for the next 5 games or so.
Nick, I think Tree had to leave the game with a knee injury, and that's 10 offensive linemen that have had some kind of bang up this year. Just how difficult is it to get any cohesion when guys are getting hurt each and every game?
The O-line has to play 5 as 1, and obviously we've had some bad luck this season when it comes to injuries, but at the end of the day, we have faith in the guys in the room to step up when their numbers are called. So Tree going down, and hopefully he's all right. But it's next man up. I think Jakai stepped in there,
And look, these guys, they work their tail off every single day. I know that we get pressured a lot. A lot of that is when the back end is, they're covering really well. They have a great scheme. Like I said, they did a great job. That's not all on the O-line. I don't want the narrative to be, the O-line this, O-line that. Some of those sacks are my fault. Some of those sacks are our receivers' fault not getting open. It's a team thing, truly, on this offense, and we do not point fingers. We do not do none of that. So I just want to get that out there.
Cool. For both of you, down 24-3 at the break. In the locker room, was it, and I noticed y'all came out looked like y'all came out late,
Yeah.
like a minute ago or maybe 90 seconds before the team started coming out.
Uh-huh.
Was it fiery, or did the coaches just kind of leave it to yourselves to dig inside each man and figure it out?
Coach Beamer walked in there, and we were already on it. I mean, leaders on the team already, getting guys into the game, motivating them, just telling them what we needed to do coming out in the second half. And I feel like we played a really good second half. Like I said, we just didn't finish, in key moments, and we'll get better from it. But I think we took a step in leadership. Obviously, we're going to need it the rest of the year. Got 5 more opportunities, and just got to keep playing 100% effort and give it in our all. And, the ball rolls where the ball rolls.
It seemed like a lot of the sacks were coming on third downs. What was Mizzou doing on third down? Were they just bringing blitzes or giving different looks, or what was happening?
They had obviously a game plan specific package for us, and I think at the end of the day, a lot of the sacks were us not playing with the right technique and the right strain and the right finish. You know, I think we were, protected and lost key one-on-ones. Can't lose one-on-ones as an O-line in those crucial moments.
There's two upperclassmen on this team, Nick. Obviously, I know it's your first year here, and Spencer's your second. Being able to show the underclassmen just the fight through the adversity these next couple of weeks, how important is that going to be? You mentioned just being able to take that step forward as leaders today at halftime, but how important will that be in terms of just how this season's going to be written at the end?
No doubt. We talked about it a little in the hotel. We've been going through adversity all year, and obviously we don't like being 2-5. I feel so bad for our group, for Coach Beamer, for our coaches. It's just it's a horrible feeling. We're a really good team that, but we're just 2-5 at the time. But without adversity, you're not going to get better at anything. You're going to get complacent. The guys work so hard on this team, and we do it every single week. We put in amazing work every single day, and we're fully prepared going into these games. And we just got to be better on Saturdays, and we're gonna figure it out. Like I said, 5 more chances. You got to get through adversity to see success. I know a lot about that, and I'm gonna keep pouring into these guys and being a better leader for them. And I know he will too. He will too.
Spencer, you talked about playing a pretty good second half, kind of getting some of those key moments. What has to happen in your mind for the team to play a complete 60 minutes?
Just execute. One play at a time. Don't worry about the outcome. Just one play at a time.
Spencer, it seems like, you're down on the ground a lot and stuff. Like, how are you feeling? Like, how is your body holding up?
I'm fine, man. I'm fine, honestly. Like, I don't have to play. My job is easy compared to, body-wise, and then what these guys have to do, running backs have to do, defense has to do. I'm all right. I'm not, I'll keep playing as hard as I can, and I'll protect myself,
These guys go.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you.